What up? What up? Welcome to the Madden Underground Xbox Pro League Super Bowl pregame show. It's your boy Brian James, and I got my guy Philly Guy with me. What's good, Philly?
What's up, Brian? I'm looking down on you. You know that, cause I'm ready. But waiting all day for this game, man.
That looks super suspect, bro. I would never be under your desk. That's weird, bro. We're not even gonna do that. Let's not even do that. We're not gonna do that. That looks super sus.
No, you said that. I didn't say that.
No, I'm just saying you don't even look at the. You tried to crack a joke and didn't think of the optics, and it came out weird. Super sus.
What are you talking about? We're different backgrounds.
No. We're not gonna do that, bro.
It's like you live downstairs.
No. We're in two different locations in two different cities. We're gonna leave it that way because that was super suspect. But we're gonna get this thing started right, and we're gonna act like that didn't just happen. We got a big time matchup in the Super Bowl today. We got TG versus Burko, man. Burko, They both had great runs in the playoffs. They both had epic runs during the season. At one point in time, it didn't even look like TG was gonna make the playoffs, right?
No.
Yeah, so it was at one point in time that wasn't a gimme. That wasn't like mandatory. It wasn't guaranteed. You know what I mean?
Right.
But somehow he was able to turn the season around, fight his way back from the bottom of the division to the top of the division, and get there. So
yeah, and I take a lot of responsibility for that because every time I had an opportunity, I would remind him what he wasn't doing with the Ravens.
Yeah.
So the fact that he's here at the Super Bowl, I'm not picking him to win. I'm picking Burko. He's got to show and prove. He's got to make a believer. And I'm not talking about the knockouts. I'm just saying in general.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, man. Everybody likes to talk about the teams that we have and teams that players have. You know what I mean? And TG's team, he has a team of all teams, bro. Like it's gonna be hard. This is not gonna be an easy task for Burko. I know Burko. People say Burko is the more experienced, more seasoned veteran when it comes down to high level competition. You know.
Yes.
But it's not gonna be easy for Burko. This is not guaranteed. You know. I want to show the world something. You know. Want to show the world something. I want to make sure that they see what Burko is actually up against today. You got Devin Duvernay, X Factor. Emeka Egbuka, X Factor. Yeah. Mark Andrews, X Factor. Lamar Jackson, X Factor. Brandon Stevens, X Factor. Roquan Smith, X Factor. Trenton Simpson, superstar. Thomas Graham himself, superstar. Denzel Burke, superstar. Cedric Gray, superstar. Troy Franklin, superstar. Casey Wilborn, superstar. Ronnie Stanley, superstar. Justin Tucker, superstar. And James Cook, superstar.
Okay.
So
and you say all that to say what?
I say all that to say that this is not going to be an easy task for Burko, man. Burko has a great team. But there's a lot of superstars that he's up against right now.
All right, let me tell you a little something. I call this the J Hall factor. Okay, the J Hall factor, right?
Yeah.
It's the scheme. It ain't the team. Because Burko, he plays mutt. We know this, so he's very knowledgeable about what he's going up against.
Yeah.
And nobody thought he was going to come back. This is supposed to be tailor-made Super Bowl. That's what everybody said, right? The NFC South. Well, guess what? NFC South is back again. So we know which division is the best
to beat. Yeah, that's
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And so he's here. He beat Dimes. He killed the monster. The people want to see Burko go back to back. I understand what TG has. I understand all the analytics. Nerds like you, they like to show us the numbers. Okay, but I'm telling you, it's Windy City time.
Windy City man in the building, man. And
Windy City time, man.
I don't know. Like I said, Burko's been a dog all season, man. TG is emerging, and like you said, he got a lot of abilities to do this. Mastered the art of developing his teams. So, like, a lot of people have been wondering, like, how is he doing it? I'm gonna tell you a little trick to start with. I'm gonna give out his little secret.
Okay.
There's a trait in your coaching traits. There's a trait there that you need to have. If you don't have it, you're doing yourself a huge disservice. And that trait is called. What is it called? Let me look at it real quick. I'm tripping. Let me go look at it. I'm gonna show you right now in the game. Let's go to
So you don't remember what it's called?
I don't remember the exact name of what it's called. But this particular trade, I'm gonna actually show you on stream right now.
Oh, all right.
This little piece right here, the final piece. Mm-hmm. That one. This piece right here does dividends, pays dividends, and does wonders for teams. If you not have this in your coach already, if you're just focused on the speed and all that other stuff, if you haven't gotten that yet, that needs to be in your repertoire. You need to add that to your arsenal. That's one of the main things that you need to get because it's huge in the development of your players. It makes everybody on your team scheme fit when you're doing game prep, and you're training, and you're doing all those things. Everybody's a scheme fit when you're doing training, when you're doing game prep, when you're doing all those trainings and mini camps and things like that. He said he really write that down. So he said, "What was that?" So I'm just saying those things. These are the little things people say. Oh, whoa. So no. I was gonna say so. There. I'm giving you the little basics, the little nuances that a lot of people have not even tried to implement into their game or to their coaches and things like that. Mm-hmm. But we gotta. That's just a small little tip going into season 4 for some of you guys. If you guys are having issues developing your teams, developing your players, that should help a little bit. That should help.
Okay, but what if I got the Ravens out the gate, or I got the Buffalo Bills out the gate? You know, what if I got a top tier team out the gate?
Yeah.
How is it that his team is not supposed to be that good?
I'm gonna tell you something. The Ravens are a great team, and what people fail to realize, Ravens are one of the few teams that have the most star development players on their roster. That's like they have a lot of star development players, and that means that I don't know if you noticed that when you say, "Oh, who's regressing on my team?" People say there are various components. Now, if you have a player that's performing at peak level, he hit all his goals and stuff like that, chances are he won't regress, right? Mm-hmm. But if he's below on the morale, if his morale drops below 50, you fall into that 20 range, 30 range, 10 range, you definitely know that you're about to lose a lot of whatever that development trait was the year before. If it was superstar or X Factor, that mug coming down. You know what I mean? So that's just something to keep in mind. So if you call yourself tanking, call yourself doing something like that, and think you're gonna hold on to your abilities, you may want to make sure certain players on your team stay above 50 in the morale department.
Okay.
So that's just something to keep in mind. Let's see. The game is about to start any minute now, man. Who you got on the game? Like I said,
Burko. I've been saying Burko. Yes, Burko's the defending champion. TG got to prove that he can do this. Burko just got finished slaying the dragon. Notice dimes. Okay, everybody was praying that he did. Everybody was, they was hiding in the closet. They had the door closed. They had their eyes covered. You know what I'm saying? It was like, oh my God, I can't watch.
Yeah.
But Burko stood tall. Burko said, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he took him out. He didn't do no talking in the chat. He didn't post nothing. He just went in there, took care of business. How can you bet against Burko? He beat Struggling. Struggling got a team that's loaded just like the Ravens. Burko has gone up against these type of teams before. I got Burko to win.
Yeah, I think Burko has slayed the most abilities this season. Like he's defeated a lot of teams with an enormous amount of abilities.
Right.
So we're gonna see what happens, man. We're gonna see the game is about to start. We're 5 minutes away from kickoff. The kickoff time. The set kickoff time. The expected kickoff time. But we got a lot of NFC representation in here. We got a lot of AFC representation here. People saying that the NFC's taking it home. A lot of people saying the AFC taking it home. We got Woody in the building, C-Jack in the building, rooting for their AFC North counterpart. I'm eager to see what season 4 looks like. And then NCAA's dropping. So we got it's a lot of football. Like the football don't stop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The football's not gonna stop. So we got season 4, and then a couple weeks after that, NCAA dropping. So it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be glitchy, and I'm eager to see, man. But this last season, a lot of people trying to get one before it ends. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That's true.
A lot of people are asking about a season 5. I'm definitely down for it, and I'm looking forward to doing one. But I'm just checking. I've been checking a lot of people's temperature. A lot of people want a season 5. So I just want to make sure that season 5 rolls right into NCAA. We don't want to roll with it. through NCAA. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So that's the main thing. So that's once we get that date clear, we can put together or decide how we're gonna do season 5, whether it be a legit 48-hour advanced league or something to where we expedite the 2 advances on the weekend or something. You know, but we'll make sure we get it in. If you guys are definitely interested, because I know a lot of people love their team. They've been developing their teams all year long, and it's become teams have gotten to a point where they're really really good. Also, I was gonna say
off-season schedule.
Off-season schedule, man. Let me read that to you guys too, real quick. Bring that up. It's actually in the announcements in the Discord section. Following the game, we'll be in re-signing. And after that, let me see what we got here. There we go. All right, so we got the re-sign phase following the Super Bowl. Followed by the free agency stage 1 tomorrow. That would be at 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll stay there and let everybody start releasing their bids. We'll start advancing through free agency Thursday. That'll be at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Advances will be every 20 minutes, so you have 20 minutes to put your bids in between each advance. And then on Friday, we'll advance to the draft, simulate the draft. At 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, and then from there, you'll be able to do your training camp. You'll have until 2 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern to get your training camp done, and then we'll begin advancing through preseason to get to week 1. We will be at week 1 probably by, let's say, 3 p.m., 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific.
Day?
Saturday.
What day though?
Saturday. So it's all in the announcement section in the Discord. So if you're confused by that, yeah. So, and this is the crazy part about it. If you had a tier 5 team, you had the easiest challenges of the year. A lot of people didn't take those. A lot of people said, "Oh, those challenges are too hard." We even implemented tuning in to the podcast or the game of the weeks on week whatever week it was, or week 1, well, every third week of the season. You know what I mean? Every third advance or whatever. So we this gave you an opportunity to help or aid you in developing players for the lower tier teams. So the teams that had the least abilities actually had an opportunity to at least walk away or end the season with 3. You know what I'm saying? Because you only have to, I think if you were a bottom tier team, if you were a team that was in the purple Philly and on the spreadsheet, 2 would get you a star player, 3 would get you a superstar, 4 would get you an X factor. So I think, or maybe was it 3? Get 3 got you a superstar, right? Or 2? Was it 2 or 3?
Something like that. But the question everybody want to know is, you're going to be tallying these up, right?
Yeah.
So we get to use these on players that are on our roster, or players that we draft.
No. These
free agents, or like what? How is it going to work?
So when we advance tomorrow, I'll post a list of everybody from week 13 to week 18. You'll be able to add that to any player that's 75 or below that is already on your roster right now. So once we go, if you tell me somebody that's on your roster after we advance past re-sign, then it won't matter. You know what I mean? But up until re-sign, you can tell me anybody that's on your roster that you want to put those abilities on when we let you know tomorrow. So once that's said and done, we'll get it done, man. So, and then, also the training camps. Make sure you do your training camp, ladies and gentlemen, fellas. Do your training camp. It's the most important part. That's when you get actual upgrades. You get an upgrade for completing the drill. So there should be nobody complaining about not having a 90 overall quarterback over a 4-season span, especially when you're getting upgrades for just doing training camp. So that's just my opinion. So we about to get this game started, man. Let me see what's going on with these guys, and we'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get this game started, man. Burko has reached his Xbox. He's going through his abilities right now. I'm geeked up, man. You pumped up, Philly?
Hell, I'm ready to be right again.
Again. You said
NFC,
did you say Burko was gonna beat Dimes?
Originally, yes, but you stole it from me, and so I had to pick Dimes, so that way it didn't seem, like he was being a Dime fanboy, even though I was the one that said that Burko was gonna win. So
I said Burko was gonna win.
You did? You said Dimes was gonna win.
I did.
Yeah, then you changed it on the air.
I did change it on the air. I changed it mid-game.
You changed it on there. That's what I'm saying.
Like, after the first quarter, I was like, yeah, Burko gonna win. I legit changed it mid-game. Like,
hey, but you know what? If you from the AFC, you cannot be rooting against the AFC right now. So it shouldn't be anybody from the AFC that's rooting for Burko right now. It should be AFC versus NFC, period, point blank, and that's it.
Definitely, man. We got, like I said, we got a big time matchup. They're about to lock in. The game is about to start, and we are set to go. Philly guy, you ready?
Let's do it. Let's
go, man. I'm pumped up. We got the Madden Underground Season 3 Super Bowl. Ravens versus Panthers. We about to get this thing started right, man. Let's get it.
Look at that, man. You know what? I didn't appreciate that, man. They showed the bird. They showed the bird. Are they trying to tell us? All we gotta do is look at the Super Bowl logo. You know what I'm saying? Is this fixed?
Here we go. And we got a kickoff right here. Burko's kicking off. TG's receiving. And we are underway. Season 3 Super Bowl, man. And Duvernay fumbles out the gate. And Burko gets the ball back. Out the gate. Let's go. This game starts off with action, man. This is what we want to see. Action-packed video, man. Action-packed games. And right out the gate, Burko gets the strip, fumble, and we'll be starting with the ball on the 30-yard line.
See, that's all NFC right there.
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm saying? They let him know. He let him know right off the gate.
It's a little different in NFC. I'm starting to see that now, man. It's a little different in NFC.
Yeah, man. Everybody been giving MP a hard time. They don't understand what he's up against. Now TG knows.
Right out the
now
gate.
He knows.
And this isn't the first fumble. He fumbled against BKP. It was a fumble that got him here. These fumbles have been actually going crazy in the playoffs. How many fumbles? We've seen 3 or 4 fumbles.
Yeah, we have. We've seen that. You know what I'm saying? But it's good to see TG didn't accept the penalty there, even though we know he's a little bit upset.
Oh yeah, I would have been salty. Definitely would accept the penalty.
Yeah. And I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know what C-Jack's looking at, but that's all NFC, baby. That's what we do. All right, here we go. Come on, Burko.
Right out the gate.
RPO.
You see TG going for the strip right there.
Yeah.
And the AFC, you see the AFC in the chat going crazy like, man, they hating what they seeing right now.
Of course they are. But that's to be expected. You know what I'm saying? That's to be expected. But it's all right because Burko got dots. I'm about to show you them NFC dots. Look at that.
He said them NFC dots.
Look at that. Open.
Keep in mind.
Talking about the man in the stands. There you go.
TG has knockouts all over the field. So if he catches it and the man may be open, doesn't mean he's going to hold it and be able to pull it in. So we'll see what happens.
Real talk. But you see Burko, he's not playing around, man. He's not forcing nothing. He knows what it's at stake. You know what I'm saying? He's going to run his offense. He's done his homework. And I like this crosser combination here. He's got the running back. Got the receiver. Got to pick one.
Oh, he went for the swat instead of the knockout.
First and goal. NFC. Look at that.
We got to
look at that. Down. And we know one of the things that TG has to have an answer for is this formation right here. We know that it's the stretch. We know there's the bubble. And he's got to manually play it. And that's a good adjustment right there. That shows TG's definitely been doing his homework.
Definitely been doing his homework. And here we go with the commercials.
That's right. Some
Four of them things,
barbacoa.
Four of them
Braised
things.
beef barbacoa.
Four of them things, man.
So if you didn't make yourself anything to eat, I'm not going to suggest that you go to Chipotle. I'm just saying maybe some of these commercials, they might get you a little bit hungry. Use this opportunity to go to the bathroom, maybe grab you some food.
Get you some food.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no control over this.
Commercial
We
break.
ain't got no control over this. Yeah. Like,
We got
okay, Shogun.
another 50 seconds before. I'm sure he's probably already scored. But
Yeah. And look, I love the fact that Burko is not going to let me down. When we go back, he's already going to have 7 points on the board. It's just a feeling I have.
yeah.
It's just a feeling I have. You know what I'm saying?
So we on commercial 3 or 4 right now. So yeah.
Yeah.
What's the over and under that Burko's already scored?
I'd say it's 100% chance.
100% chance.
Yeah, 100% chance.
Okay, we only got 20 more seconds to find out.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, so
We do.
We'll find out. But yeah, with that being said, man, thank you for everybody that's tuning in today. We appreciate your viewership. Man Underground Pro League Super Bowl, man. Season 3 Super Bowl. We got the Burko trying to go 2 for 2 in the Super Bowl right now, man. And he didn't get a touchdown. He didn't get a touchdown.
Got points. Got points though. You know what I'm saying? That 3 was free. That 3 was free. Now the real question is, as you see that little TG, obviously, he didn't run out on the field all crazy and amped up. You know what I'm saying? He definitely, fair caught or took a knee. But now we're gonna get a chance to see how Burko deals with Lamar Jackson running his RPO. We got to see who he's gonna key on. See how aggressive he is, because little TG, he hasn't been susceptible to the blitzes because he really hasn't been holding on to the rock like that. So it'll be interesting to see what Burko's adjustments are going to be for this short game and this RPO action.
Yeah, and although Burko only got 3 out of this, it's still a win because he wasn't even supposed to get the ball.
Exactly. So this drive is huge. Drive is huge for TG. Because the last thing that you want to do is be down 2 scores.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying he's going to give up a touchdown, but I'm just saying, like, this just adds a little bit more pressure because you know that you've already had the first turnover of the game and you actually gave up points on that drive. So, hey, he held him to 3 though. So, just gotta settle down, run his offense.
Here we go. Let's see what he can do, man.
I think Burko's trying to bait him into passing the rock.
And you need a minimum of 10 carries to win a game, right? Against a high skilled player. That's what I think.
With your running back.
Yeah. Well, just your running back got to get at least a minimum of 10 touches of the ball. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel. Like if you're not getting him the ball, whether it be in the run game or hitting him in the flats or swing passes or whatever. But you got to get him involved,
And I got to tell you, I really do like what Burko's doing here because he knows, them RPOs are coming.
And they went for the strip again.
Exactly.
Nearly got it. I like the aggressive defense that I'm seeing from Burko. Not necessarily the scheming, but I'm saying how aggressive they are trying to take the ball from the ball carriers.
Yeah.
And he's going deep. He has a man with a step. And he drops it. Oh, my.
Ooh. He's going to have to make those throws and completions because he's going to get one-on-one coverage. But I like the scheme that Burko was saying, you got to beat me passing this rock. I know exactly what I'm taking away. Anything that's coming across the middle, bringing pressure so that running back has to stay in. We know Lil TG, he's going to be looking for that. Okay, Audible's out of it. Knew he was going to be looking for the bubble. But I don't know if this formation is going to have success right now against his defense.
Oh, that's another fumble.
And that's a fumble. That's a fumble.
Oh, my God.
What you got to say now, C-Jack? Huh?
Another fumble.
That's real. That's real.
Another fumble. Lamar is out there crumbling.
And that's just excellent defense. because Burko made a decision here as we see no gain on the run. He said, you know what, TG, you got to beat me passing the rock, bro. You got to beat me passing the rock. And Burko's giving his defense a chance to get pressure. Crazy. And that's 2 turnovers in the first quarter. And he got an opportunity to go up 2 scores.
Here we go, man. And the heat is on. The pressure is on. I love it, man. I love both of them sending the heat. Both of them get to the quarterback. Eventually, we're going to see some mobility being used by these quarterbacks because they're both extremely mobile quarterbacks. They both can get it done with their legs.
They are. And this is not for the faint of heart. And Burko, he's looking for that seam route.
Man wide open.
Going him on the cross. Yep, look at that. Down 2 scores. Burko is dialed in, man. I'm telling you, he is not trying to be denied. And it ain't knocking TG, but Burko has been here before. And, you know, this is everything on the line right here. You know, the stakes is high. So Burko couldn't be off to a better start. What do you expect to see from TG on this drive, man?
Windy City Burko activated. TG, man, he just has to hold on to the ball. Like, Jesus Christ. All these have been just fumbles, man. Like, it's nothing that he can't do anything about that. Fumbles, you can't control that. You know what I mean? Maybe get the ball out quicker so your quarterback's not fumbling, but they're getting to the ball. They're going for the strip. Hold on to the ball. You know, might want to put the ball carrying on conservative so you can hold. They cover it with 2 hands or something, but hold on to the ball. Ball security is everything. But if he scores here, he's right back in the game. And he has a man who has a step. And he gets it, pushes it past the 40 to the 38.
Okay.
First down.
Yeah, and he's gonna have to do a lot of that. He's gonna have to do a lot of that. And I know Burko's gonna try to bait him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So he looks for the deep pass first.
Here we go. Oh, makes a man miss it. He's out of it.
Oh, nice cut.
And like that, he's right back in the game. If he can hold on to the ball.
Okay, there you go. There you go. So, you know, Burko gambled and it didn't work out. TG got rid of the ball a lot quicker. And I feel like that's really when he's at his best.
Ankle
is
snatching.
when he gets the ball out of his hand. You know what I'm saying? And he gets it to his playmakers, and then he's able to make those moves. You know, him dropping back, waiting for these routes to get open, that hasn't had a lot of success for him. I like the quick reads, and he was able to score, what, 2 plays?
Yeah, 2 plays. Scored 2 plays. So, with that being said, how do you feel about the next few drives? We know Burko's proven that he can get the ball downfield, he can score. But when will those knockouts start knocking out? You know what I mean? When will that be activated? And when we see some turnovers by the Ravens, forced by the Ravens?
I think if Burko, you know, if he doesn't take what's being given to him, I think we're going to start seeing a lot of that, because I don't think he's going to be able to continuously push the ball down the field without the knockouts activating. So, you know, he's going to have to make some quick reads himself. And there's going to have to be a lot of separation between his receivers and the defenders. So,
and he's due for a fumble. I think TG's due for a fumble, man. You can't just get 2 and EA not give your opponent 1. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I don't think they work like that.
Oh, okay, maybe not. But these guys, these crossers, these angle routes by the back out of the backfield with the post.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's really simple. Like, you know, high low. That's it. Going across the middle. Who are you gonna cover? I'm gonna throw it to the other dude. So he's doing a really good job of keeping it simple. And that's the end of the first quarter, man. 10-7. How you feeling right now, AFC? You feeling good? I'm talking to you, B. James.
Oh, I'm feeling good, man. I feel good.
Okay. All right. I'm just saying, you know, y'all was a little worried.
He said NFL knowledge versus Madden knowledge. Yeah, it's 2 different things. I think if the NFL needs to have at least one Madden guy on the staff, just for certain scenarios, because there's certain things that if you actually use Madden knowledge, it would probably pay dividends in the NFL. Ask what's the Lions coach? Campbell, Dan Campbell.
Danny Boy.
Yeah. Dan Campbell definitely needs a Madden Pro on his staff, just to be like, let him know, like, hey man, it's not gonna work.
Well, I don't know, man. That game is so complicated at the highest levels. It's got some real concepts that maybe some Madden players they're not used to. You know what I'm saying? And that's not having that much time in the pocket to be able to run these kind of routes and combinations. So it's worth a try, though. I see where you're going with that.
I saw the dig at Vrabel. We got the guy we wanted. And here's a man wide open.
Oh, he's wide open. No time.
Those are the way, though.
No time.
He's taking a dig at a guy who no longer has a job. Why kick a man while he's down, bro? That's
well, because whoever did that clearly was a Lions fan. They felt some kind of way.
I figured
about what they said.
I figured as much.
You know what I'm saying?
I forget sometimes that people like mediocre teams.
Okay. I mean, it's not really mediocre teams. I mean, the Lions are a great team, and we've watched them get better every year.
Yeah.
And it's their time.
Yeah. All right, here we go, man. Burko drops back, rolls out to the left, throws it, and he goes for the. What's the point of having knockouts if you're going to go for the interception? Like, put acrobat on those guys.
Hey, man. Burko rolling out of the pocket, getting the completion. He's in scoring range, and everything that he's done this game has been exceptional. It's been everything that he needs to be successful. He hasn't made a mistake yet.
There we go.
And there's your knockout.
Yeah. Quite irritating, man.
But maybe TG can live here. Maybe those knockouts can activate. He can hold Burko to 3.
If he holds him to 3, that's a win.
Exactly. Maybe that's how he can get back in the game. Because if Burko's going to keep calling, single coverage, TG is going to eat that alive. So, ooh, 3rd and 10.
All I'm saying is this. If you haven't checked out the Dynasty series on Apple TV, you're missing out on something great. Gives you behind the scenes at the rise and fall of the Patriots.
You know what? I don't know if I could watch that, man. I got to watch it in real time, and I'm just glad that it's over. It was very, very difficult.
Here we go. And 13-7 game. A lot of people in the chat saying that at half it'll be 14-7 Ravens. We'll see.
How's it gonna be 14-7?
I mean 14-13, I should say. I'm tripping.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. We saw those knockouts activated, and Burko's gonna have to make a defensive adjustment. He can't keep leaving his corners one-on-one with these Raven receivers. That's not gonna work.
Yeah. We got space in the chat on YouTube. Come on over to Twitch, man. Join the party.
Space like, nah, bro.
It's crowded over there.
Time to myself.
Got it crowded over there. I'd rather be on YouTube.
Exactly. Exactly. That's okay. So once again, TG, let's see if he holds on to the ball, gets out, makes quick decisions.
Makes a move and gets out of bounds, stops the clock.
There you go. And, Burko with these Panthers has to be mindful of, little TG's Ravens' athleticism, because once the ball gets in their hands, they're able to get that run after catch. And so he's going to have to figure out, how to stop giving up the verticals and then being able, to get a tackle and keep them from getting extra yards.
Definitely. We got the clock is still ticking. We got Madden Almighty in the building. What up? Trey's talented, man. What's good, bro?
Okay, there you go. That's what you want to see there. Again, he's not holding on to the rock. He's getting rid of it. Just keep killing Burko with that, man. Just take your yards. You're not in a rush here.
Yeah, you don't have to rush anything at this point in time. You want to take your time.
Mm-hmm.
You got a wide open man. Dude,
okay, I like it.
Gets out of there. Oh, my God.
And there it is. That's what I'm saying. He keeps getting the ball to his players in space, and then they're making moves, and then they're making house calls, man. I love that combination. Had Burko chasing the underneath route with the running back, and then he had that crosser coming across the middle, man. Excellent play call by TG. And he's been scoring very quickly, man. What, 2 plays, 3 plays?
Yeah, I think he scored a little too fast. I would like to see a little bit more time taken off the clock. But being the fact that Burko's getting the ball back at the half. So
no, he is.
Yeah.
He is. But like you said, maybe TG scored a little bit too quickly because Burko has an opportunity, to get some points, and then he's going to get the ball back.
Yeah.
So, he has an opportunity to go up 2 scores. But TG seems to have settled down a little bit, man, and he's finally got the lead in this game, even though he had those 2 turnovers.
Ooh. And we got Space on YouTube saying that he wants to see Lamar be Lamar. I guess that's saying he wants to see him use his legs a little bit.
Okay.
I would have liked to see Lamar be Lamar against the Chiefs in real life. That would have been nice,
That would have been great.
That would have been great. They may have won the game if he played like Lamar. He decided to go in there and be Drew Bledsoe.
I can't argue with that because we was watching the game. We was both saying the same thing.
I was losing my mind during the game. We got a big move right there by Miles Sanders pushing it to the 49-yard line.
Hey. And Burko getting loose as well. We've seen Miles Sanders make big plays, and we know he has a lot of toughness. He runs very hard.
Ooh, great run, great block. Oh,
yeah.
Fight, what a fight.
He
breaks the tackle.
He breaks the tackle. Yeah, he's going to the house.
Out of there.
He's going to the house.
Miles Sanders, and he hit you.
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
Okay. Miles Sanders.
Is he going to go for 2? That's the question. Okay. Decides to take his points.
All right. That gives TG a minute 20 left to score and take the lead before the half, see if he can get it done. Yeah, it may have helped him if he scores. if he doesn't score, then he just left more points on the board,
Right. But I mean, let's give Burko credit. You know what I'm saying? That was a big run, broken tackle.
Great run.
And nothing TG could do about that.
Nothing. There we go.
Here comes that pressure.
Throws it on the run, and he gets it. Mark Andrews catches it, goes out of bounds.
Yeah, great way for him to keep his eyes downfield with that pressure screaming. And obviously, Burko expects for TG to spend most of this drive trying to pass the ball. Doesn't expect him to commit to the run here. So TG has to be mindful of that pressure. He knows it's going to be coming up the middle. I just got to make sure that he's ready for that.
Definitely.
So I think we might see a little RPO action right here.
Oh, drops back. No simple.
Play action fake.
Oh no. Oh.
Yeah. Nah. See, I thought he was gonna at least have the halfback, go to the weak side, and then he was gonna run, RPO out of that formation. We know he has the formations to do it. See, this is what I thought he was gonna audible into, and I thought he was gonna, run with Lamar based on the formation, the way they were aligned. But
will we see a big Lamar run today?
I think we have to. I think I agree with Space. Like, we have to see it. He's looking for that corner route. Wisely throws it away.
At this point, he's giving Burko time to score again.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, Burko is pinching his line, which means that he has to be the one that's manually covering the quarterback, especially in that formation. So I don't know if it was a good time for him to actually try to run read option, but it looked like it to me. And he's going to have to figure out how to get Lamar involved in this game.
Great read. Mark Andrews with the big catch, pushing upfield. And that's a great security blanket to have, a 99 overall Mark Andrews, man, with an X-Factor ability.
Yeah, definitely one of the best tight ends in the game. And that's not knocking anybody. You know what I'm saying? We had that conversation about Kobe and Jordan before. Take off with Lamar, man. You got all this space.
Cook has
do it not. Okay, clip that.
That was user versus user right there.
But it looked a little risky.
Definitely.
It's done, man.
52 seconds left. What can we do? What can he do? Can Burko score again?
I mean, the way that they're playing right now, they are both scoring on each other very, very quickly. And, TG's got the lead. Like I said, he already had 2 turnovers. So, 2 fumbles, and he's still up by 1. So if he can hold Burko here, I would say that's a tremendous win, given the way that the first half started for him. And he's only 1 half away from winning his first Super Bowl.
We shall see. And those guys are dialed in because that guy actually went up and tried to swat that pass off the edge. You
know what I'm saying? And that's what you want to see. You want to see your players performing at a high level, man.
Yeah, that awareness and play recognition is off the chart right now. Oh, he has a guy wide open. O'Keefe.
Is he going to be able to take the angle?
That wasn't the juke animation he wanted, though. That couldn't have been the juke animation he wanted.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. But they both pretty much had all their timeouts. So, TG takes a timeout. Burko decides he's going to go under center. So, TG wasn't able to get the stop. We saw him stop it before, but for whatever reason, he wasn't able to get enough penetration in the backfield to get the stop. And just like that, man, Burko's back on top. So,
outside of the 2 strips, these guys haven't been able to stop each other.
No, they haven't. No, they haven't. So,
he wisely fair catches it, takes it to the 25. His last thing we need is more chicken strips. You know what I mean? They go good with the fries, though. They go good with the fries. Here we go. 33 seconds remain in the first half.
See Burko
sitting underneath it. And he see Mark Andrews wisely swats it. He swatted it away. He's like, look.
I'm just saying, man, that was a huge play. I don't know why he was testing Burko like that right there, but he did come away with one. And he has to be careful because the clock stops every time. So, Burko still got all 3 of his timeouts.
Drop back.
Should have gotten rid of the ball a little earlier. Taking off with Lamar. Here he goes. Face wanted to see it.
That's literally all day. If he's gonna cover all that, Lamar got plenty of time, space, and opportunity.
Exactly. So, hopefully he's gonna start taking advantage of that. Pinching that line again. So, see if TG tries to hit him with some crosses, or if he's trying to get to the outside. Last time we saw him have flood concept going to the right side of the field. Burko drops off. There's that flood concept again. Checks it down.
And he gets out of bounds. Great play by TG.
Go.
I think he's in field goal range now.
Yeah, well, with his kicker, he's probably in field goal range. He hit what, a 63-yarder?
Yeah, 63-yarder. I think maybe 2 more yards. He'd definitely be in field goal range for sure. But I think he's going for the touchdown. He's looking for a touchdown here.
Well, absolutely. There's that pressure screaming.
He threw it. Oh, interception. Henderson with the big interception. I thought TG actually had a step, but was unable to get the ball to the receiver. Henderson caught back up, picked it off.
Yeah, that's tough.
Burko's going to probably just run out the clock, get into the second half. Oh. Frank Gore Jr.
Big stop. All right, man. I know I like what I'm seeing, and I'm not just saying that because the NFC is winning. I'm just saying I like the fact that TG was able to bounce back from those 2 turnovers and take the lead in this game. So, Maybe he is due in the second half to try to make a stop. But right now, both of them are scoring easily. And that's what? 3 turnovers? 3 turnovers for none. So
Yeah.
maybe he can get this onside kick.
Oh! Oh, it was a penalty anyway, but that was crazy.
Yeah.
They both got up for that. That was like
close.
Looked like NBA 2K right there as high as they jump.
Yeah, that was close. And you know what? If you try to win, sometimes you're gonna have to make attempts like that. He didn't pay off for him. Gave Burko excellent field position.
We've been seeing a lot of ankles get broken throughout the playoffs, man. Ankles have been, you got to double tape those ankles up, man, because they've been getting broken in the playoffs.
I mean, it's like practice mode. You know what I'm saying? You let the computer try to do your dirty work, and they would not be able to get it done.
Ooh-wee.
A good throwaway.
14 to 21, 220, 1 touchdown. Bryce Young having a pretty solid game this Super Bowl.
Yeah, right now he's the early MVP candidate for me.
Definitely. Here we go.
Right. Burko with those double fades and the crossing routes. Running back came out late, comes across the middle like he always does on a deep route. First and goal, man. How long before we see him start to run the ball more than he's been running?
What you talking about? He's been running. I think it's been pretty balanced.
I mean, he's got 6 carries right now, right? But I'm just saying in terms of managing the clock.
I think
if he scores a touchdown here, is he gonna, take a little time? Is he gonna put chew clock on? Like, what's he gonna do?
Yeah, I think he's gonna try to get out of here as soon as possible. If he can add another score, take a 2-score lead.
Okay.
But you don't want to clock. And sometimes you don't want to clock yourself to the point where you start chewing too early and then you find yourself behind.
And TG was able to stop that stretch that time, so was able to get in the backfield for loss of yards.
Here we go.
And all Burko needs is 3 right here, because if he's able to get 3, he's going to be up by 9, and that's still 2 scores. So curious to see if he's going to try to pass it, run it. Pulling out the pocket. Yep, looks like he got it. Whew. Yeah, he had it. Had the angle.
Hey, he's doing a great job of recognizing the coverage that TG's in right now. Like he's doing a great job of recognizing the coverage, and he knew that they were going to chase something. He was going to have time to run with the quarterback. So great play by Burko right there. Yeah,
that's definitely him doing his homework, because you saw that only one receiver was running the drag from left to right. Everybody else, they was going vertical. He motioned one to block. Turn the corner. Punched it in for 6. Damn. Hey, Burko looks like he's trying to disguise his coverage, make TG think that's man.
So it's a quick bubble, and Burko's all over it. No game to play.
Yeah, he is.
And they've both been pretty efficient, as Face alluded to earlier in the chat.
No, they've both been extremely efficient. Again, that first fumble, that was a special teams fumble. There's 2 defenders, he can't get away from there. But even with the Lamar fumble, they came around the edge. He was trying to throw it. So really, the only one that you really could kind of get some was that interception. He didn't throw it deep enough, but he still fought back and took the lead, man. So say what you want to say, but he did have the lead in this game at one point. So
he did. Oh, great pick right there, great read. Jr. gets the interception. He's gonna take this to the crib.
Starting to separate himself.
Definitely separating himself.
All right, so if you're little TG, what do you do to get back in this game? We didn't see him get Lamar involved as a runner, with the exception of the coverage, because now Burko he's sending that pressure up the middle. Are we going to see him, run any read options, or is he going to do anything to try to get Lamar loose, or do you feel like he's out of time?
At this point in time, he's gonna have to call somebody in Chi-Town, maybe somebody, preferably somebody from O Block, to kick in Burko's door and let him get back in the game, because it's not looking good right now. It's not looking good right now.
It's just,
we got a few commercials coming up.
Again, it just shows you the level of preparation that goes into getting ready for the Super Bowl. And I'm not saying that TG didn't do any of that, but it was obvious to me on that last touchdown that Burko ran in that he was expecting cover 4, and he had an answer for it. And man, he's in the driver's seat right now.
No, yeah, he's definitely in the driver's seat. Burko made a lot of adjustments, as Cal Bear saying in the chat. He made a bunch of adjustments. And that's what we've seen Burko doing every game, as you can see in the bracket. Against the Giants, he made the adjustments needed to get out of that game in overtime. Against the 49ers, he made the adjustments to get out of that game. Against Dimes, he made the adjustments. He made all the adjustments necessary to be where he is right now. And there's nothing you can do or take away from what he's done this thus far in the playoffs and last playoffs. You know what I mean? Burko's proven this. He's separated himself from the pack and proven to be the most elite player in the league right now.
I mean, there's no doubt about that, right? He's a defending champion, and right now he's looking to go back to back. And TG's gonna have to be flawless. Gonna have to be flawless if he wants to try to pull this out. We know he can score quickly. He can score in 2 plays. He can score in 3 plays. But he's going to have to score, and he's going to have to come up with something on defense.
Yeah, the defense just
go down.
A lot of the success TG has had has been because of those knockouts. And as you can see, Burko's got guys just running wide open. So you got guys running wide open, and he's hitting them with a healthy balance of the run game. You know what I mean? So you do that, you keep him on his toes, and you got guys running wide open. Those knockouts aren't able to knock out anything,
Yeah. Now see, this is what I'm talking about. He's hesitating, and Burko's pretty much daring him to run the ball at this point. He's like, I don't trust it. I feel like you're going to try to pass. And it looks like he has some opportunities, to run the rock and at least keep Burko honest. Because if you let him set this defense and this coverage and bring pressure, bad things can happen.
Definitely. And like Cal Bear saying in the chat, the rollout runs with Lamar have been there all game. And we said that earlier. Like anytime you see everybody in coverage, he should have took off of Lamar. The man has 96 speed, and once he gets into the open field, he is extremely hard to catch. So
right. Because when I'm looking at this, we know that those defensive ends, we know they're crashing out, right, and they're in contain. But the fact of the matter is, somebody's got to cover your receivers on the field.
Yeah, and Burko's a well-polished player. He knows what's coming. When you come out of a certain formation, he knows what to have, what to adjust to, what to switch to, because he knows what the meta is for each of those formations that you're running. So if you come out and you run something that's meta-based, he has the defense for it because he's played enough Madden to know, So.
But I'm still seeing some wide open running lanes. Like only 3 people came that time.
He's not running with Lamar. Lamar's not gonna run. Like he's not running with Lamar. That's what we wanted to see from him, and it hasn't been there.
Okay, that's a nice quick strike.
And we are seeing Madden acumen, like Phoenix is saying right now, Madden acumen versus NFL acumen. We have a high level Madden player versus the NFL player right now, and as you can see, the Madden player is doing a better job of clock management. He's doing a better job of adjusting to the things on the fly because he's aware of what's going on. Calvert saying 4 onside kicks.
I mean, look, the bottom line is he does have running lanes to take off. We saw Lamar not do that in the real NFL.
That was nearly picked off. Picked off.
That's got to be part of your game. You have to have formations. You got to have plays. That's going to give you an opportunity to run with Lamar. You just do.
I totally agree. Here we go. 5 minutes and 58 seconds left.
Probably gonna run a stretch to the right.
It's there, and he juked back inside. Why?
Yeah, he had the edge. I don't know, man. But sometimes, you don't trust those blocks, and I think that's what it was. But Burko knows exactly what he's doing. He's not gonna give you the bubble.
Stay outside. That's what
There you go.
Did that last play.
Yeah, he trusted it. He trusted the blocking this time, but he got his first score. Now he's got to figure something out on defense. Maybe the knockouts will be activated. I know you've been waiting to see that, and we haven't seen it. But that was his longest drive. That was his longest drive all game. So
maybe he can get an onside kick. If he gets an onside kick and is able to score, he's back in the game. But
yeah, almost got it last time. Oh, more illegal touching.
Gave Burko great field position.
Yeah. And Burko is going under center. He's going to run this rock.
No, he's definitely running the rock, man.
Yeah, be aggressive.
Yeah.
Be aggressive. You have an opportunity. There you go. Crash down hard.
Oh, my God. He broke the ankles. Frank Gore Jr. takes it down to the 8-yard line, man.
I don't know what he didn't adjust with his corner. His corner was just out there dropping back in coverage. Yeah.
You got good players and you got great players.
Yeah. Okay. See. Okay. So I like this. I like this much better. You know what I'm saying? That was a much better adjustment. Came up, crowded the line of scrimmage. But yeah, Burko, he's gonna keep trying to run this rock. So if TG can just hold him to 3 here, that is gonna be a win. You gotta bring that safety down.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I didn't think it was gonna be that.
Oh my God!
I didn't think it was gonna be that.
People say, Burko can pass the ball. No, Burko can run the ball too, man. That was nasty.
That hurt my feelings.
Now Burko definitely got the regs reps in to understand the difference in mud. Like this is not mud. I have to play regs to get ready for this. And he put the mud reps in. I mean the reg reps in. And like Calvert is saying, he's doing a great job and he's balling out right now.
Absolutely is, man. That was great.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We just hit 100 messages in the chat. This is
okay.
the third
Time
stream.
to take off. Okay, got some positive yards. Hey, look, 3 scores. There's still time left on the clock. He's got the ball. He's got to figure out a way to slow Burko down right now, man. He's got to figure something out. He's gonna have to start taking some risks and taking some chances.
He's gonna have to just start playing with some type of urgency. He's been playing like the score was tied. Like you can't play when you're down 20 or more.
That's right.
Like the score is tied.
Okay, see, this is what we're talking about. You got plenty of lanes.
No, you got
That's a great throw.
That's
a great throw. But I'm like, you had the whole middle part of the field. You had the whole middle part of the field to take off. I'm just saying.
CJ, like, it's over, Philly.
See,
we fought the good fight.
Where's your faith? I rooted for you, CJ, against all odds. Remember? I wanted that tie. I wanted to go to Columbia.
Oh.
Okay, there you go.
Now he's running with Lamar.
Yeah, now he's running with Lamar.
That was a good. Okay, throw the bubble.
Okay, RPO.
Get in there.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. See, Jack, you got to still believe, man. You got to still believe.
There you go.
He's down 2 scores. 3 timeouts.
He's bound
241.
He's bound to get one of these onside kicks.
No, Calbear. No. The answer is no. The answer is no.
I think we can do it, man. I think we can do it.
No. Dimes is going to have, what, a whole season?
Hey, we got King.
Be able to do what he got to do.
We got King in the AFC now, too. So, I don't know. He's another Windy City Burko crew guy, So, we'll see if...
I understand.
We can see if he got to go through me to get it, but,
Okay. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. And this is what I'm saying. Bring that corner down.
Oh my God.
It's like he's not even paying attention. I'm like, bro, bring that safety down.
This crazy part
bring
about
that corner down.
This is a trade. This is a formation that Trade for Life lives in, and he didn't even run this formation against.
He did.
He didn't run it. He didn't run it.
He ran it late.
But when he started scoring, he was running it. But I'm like, yo, if you started off the game with
TG, bring that corner down. Oh, he's killing me with that. I'm like, bro, you can't be afraid of the pass right now. You absolutely cannot be afraid of the pass right now. Take away the bubble. Bring your corner down. See, he's late. He's late.
Bullying him. Look, at this point, it's just that dude ran to the sideline. He said, I don't know. I don't know, coach. I don't know.
Picked on. Yeah, he embarrassed me out there in front of my family, in front of the whole world. Put me on skates.
Put me on skates, man. Look at it.
Yeah, you don't want to blitz him from that far out. Bring him up to the line of scrimmage. Come on, man.
Hey,
I don't know, man.
Burko has an opportunity to Burko low key could have had a 3P. It could have been. Oh my gosh, it just opened. Oh, and a knockout. Oh, now the knockouts want a knockout.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You trust your knockouts. Come up, play the run. Trust the knockouts.
Okay, here we go. You got you.
You got plenty of time.
I like the fight.
All y'all writing them off. That's what I'm saying.
All y'all writing them off. I like the fight. I like the fight that I'm seeing. And he's due for a fumble. They owe him a fumble.
Well, he's got the ball right now, so hopefully that doesn't happen. But
no. I'm saying that if he scores, the EA owes him a fumble.
There you go. Get the ball out quick. Get out of bounds.
And the clock is still ticking. That elbow.
Yeah, he didn't get out of bounds. Come on, man. He's giving you man coverage. Now he's playing off.
An onside kick tutorial right now.
Come on. There you go. Come on. You ain't got time. Take off. Get out of bounds. There you go.
Like, come on, Lamar.
He's calling man coverage. Like, this is literally what you want. And he's playing off. Come on, TG.
All right, here we go, man. First and 10.
Come on, man. You got to score. Yeah. You only got one timeout, bro.
Minute 16 left. What can he do? One timeout.
You gotta get the onside kick anyway. Okay, got the crosser. Nope, you missed it.
Oh, he throws it. He has a man. Can he get there? He gets there. Touchdown, TG.
Look at that.
Touchdown, TG.
Look at that.
Okay.
Look at that.
Minute 8 left.
What you got to say now, C-Jack? He get this onside kick. What are you gonna say? Did you believe? Huh? This is it. This is the bowl right here.
This is it. This is for the game right here. This is for the game right here. Viewership is rising. All eyes on TG right now. What can he? Oh! I thought he dropped it. I thought he dropped it.
And we know the difference in this game, ladies and gentlemen. It has been the turnover.
He's coming out. He's done. He come out of victory formation. He's not.
There you go. You're back to back. NFC champion. Burko and the Carolina Panthers.
Back to back.
Woo! I love it, man. I love it. And, I will say this for TG. He fought the whole Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get blown out. He went in there. He was able to recover after those early turnovers and actually take the lead.
He's not betting on pass.
You know what? He had a great run. And, those Baltimore Ravens, man, they looking pretty good, man. Got to see if the rest of the AFC is going to be up to the challenge to keep them from coming back to the Super Bowl. But
oh man, we got, like I said, Burko is the champion, and back to back, man, 2-time champion, man. It's crazy. And the crazy part about it was everybody was afraid. Dimes is here. Oh my God, Dimes is here. You guys, Dimes, the Commanders, they have everything. Oh my God, Brian, who's getting the Commanders? Diggs is gone. Let's get the Commanders. You know what I'm saying? That's all I heard. They were afraid of dimes when the person you should have been worried about was Burko.
There it is. That's the MVP right there, man. Number 9.
Didn't Honcho go back to back last year?
Yeah, but you said those didn't count. You said that. You said that those bowls didn't count.
That is exactly how they sounded to me. That is exactly how they sounded to me.
And Burko, the 2-time champion, is number 9 host the MVP.
Congratulations to Burko, man. 2-time Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, he says he wants an X Factor, man. He said he's short an X Factor.
He may have been. He was supposed to have it during the game.
One in spite thereof.
Yeah, it didn't matter. He felt he was gonna cook anyway. But hey, man, Philly, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I never turned my back on the NFC. You know, I had Burko as a favorite to repeat, and he did that. And it's a done deal, man.
Congratulations to Burko. Did a great job of getting the job done.
Mm-hmm.
The deed is done. And I don't know what to say.
Call him champ.
Yeah.
Back to back. Back to back. Everything look good?
Yeah, everything look good. Looking at
it,
making sure. But yeah, shout out to Burko, man. Congratulations. Man's walking away with a G, 1K, however you want to call it, how you want to slice it. Plus 50 for his division, so that's add a little insult to injury to the bums in the division.
No bums in that division.
Nah, you can't. Honestly, you can't call any of those guys bums. People say, "What about the Saints?" I'm like, "Well, he got to deal with all 3 of them." So,
right?
That's not even fair to him. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I don't know, man. We definitely got a podcast. We got a podcast tomorrow. Hopefully, we get the Burko interview in tomorrow. If he's
that would be great.
If no time constraints come into play, we'll definitely have a Burko interview tomorrow. But again, make sure you guys re-sign your players and check the Discord announcements for the schedule, the off-season schedule. So
and then regression is about to be turned off right now, right?
No, what are you talking about? Yeah, it's off. It's already off.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure.
I'm on top of my stuff over here. I don't know what league you think this is, bro. I'm on top of it over here, bro. So,
I'm just saying. You were saying 14-7. I'm just saying.
I'm on top of it.
You was a little forgetful in the beginning of the Super Bowl. That's the only reason why I brought it up.
I'm doing graphics. I'm switching channels, pages, and all kind of stuff. But no, we definitely got it locked. Make sure you keep it locked. We got the Madden Underground podcast tomorrow. And what else? Anything else I need to tell? Oh, we'll definitely let you guys know who got the week 13 through 18 upgrades coming their way. And keep in mind that those you need to let me know who's getting it before we advance past resign, so that you guys can get those upgrades. Also, I was gonna say one more thing. I think that's it. Yeah, again, congratulations to Burko, man. Season 3 is in the books. We're gonna get the payouts done and make sure everybody's straight, man. So I'll be tagging you guys in Discord for your cash apps. Make sure you guys, have everything set up straight so you can get your bread and get those payouts done. Good luck to everybody in season 4. And make sure you tune into the podcast tomorrow. You don't want to miss out all the things. We're gonna try to get Burko to drop by and talk his talk. He don't want 2 in a row. Can he do 3? That's a lot of money, So I'm sure this is a great birthday week for him. So
it's most definitely a great birthday.
Big birthday week. Got at a $1,000 some change in your pocket, man. So we'll see what happens, man. We on top of it. But yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow, 5 p.m. No, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Man Underground podcast. You don't want to miss it. So make sure you keep it locked. We'll have a lot of different things we're going to be talking about, especially going into season 4. Let you guys know what to expect and what's to come. And then we'll give you a little bit more details on what you guys were looking for in season the guys that wanted to do season 5 or whatever. We'll give you guys a little bit more detail on what it is that we plan on doing about that. So make sure you keep it locked. Shout out to Madden Royals, man. I think they got a game of the week about to start too. So if you guys want to check out the Madden Royals game of the week, go over to the Madden Royals channel. I think it's gonna be a good one. Not sure who it is. Who is it? Duke. Or maybe did they have it already? Oh, JB and Double R. So we got JB and Double R. You know, and JB, like I said, JB's a former two-time. You said who's a two-time champion? JB's a two-time champion too, back-to-back champion. Mm-hmm. So shout out to JB and then Double R, man. So we'll see what happens, man. No, I didn't advance yet. I'm about to advance. What's your stream, Madden Royals? This is Madden Royals, bro. Come on, struggling.
What I tell you? I told you, man. I told you.
I be telling you, dude. Like, sometimes some of these dudes hit or miss, man. They be give you all the work you need on the sticks, but it come down to just simple things. Box of rocks, you know.
Oh my gosh.
What's your stream, Madden Royals? Oh man! Again, congratulations to Burko, season 3 champion. So make sure you guys check it out, man. We'll be with you guys in a minute, and check in the Discord about to advance the league. About to advance the league actually right now. So let's see. Everybody ready for that advance, huh?
Mm-hmm.